Hi guys, how you guys doing? I am Jae Burnham and this is the Real Jae Burnham Show, and today we're going to be talking about how you can start your own successful part-time moving business. So stay tuned. Hi guys, Jay Burnham, as I said, and this is the Real Jay Burnham Show. But I gotta ask you one thing first of all. If you're not a subscriber of this channel, please go and hit subscribe. And when you do, hit the little bell icon. That way you can be apprised of when I upload my next video. I'm going to be trying to upload videos Monday and Fridays for you guys all. So be prepared for that. We got a lot of stuff in the catalog and back in the history and stuff. So you can go take a look at those in the meantime when I'm not making new content. But new content should be done Mondays and Fridays. So be prepared for that. All right, guys, today I want to talk to you about starting a successful part-time moving business. This actually came about, this video is coming about because I was actually asked about this a couple different times about I'm not ready yet to start a full service moving company. How can I be a successful part-time mover? Excellent question, I thought. So, hence, here's the video. I am doing it. So, obviously, if you're going to be a part-time mover, being a full-service mover provider is not something that you should be striving for. What you should be concentrating on is being a labor moving provider or a labor source. Okay, so basically, what you need to concentrate is getting people to hire you to start loading or unloading people's U-Hauls or Penske's or whatever they truck or ABFs, trailers, whatever. That's what you should be concentrating. You can make a good killing off of that. If you price your services accordingly and you get yourself a good service recommendation star level, you get good reviews, you should be able to make bank just providing labor for people that need help loading their U-Haul trucks or their Penske trucks or their budget trucks. Another great source to get customers or people to get business is actually helping the van line companies do loads and unloads. But if you're going to do those kinds of services, your game's got to be top notch, top of the line, because they will spread. If you do something bad, they will spread your name far and wide, and you will be blacklisted. But then again, if you do a real stellar job, they will make sure that your name is, recommended throughout the entire van line community. Now, this is a good thing because you should really concentrate on having such a great uh, customer service satisfaction. You should be operating, even when you're doing the labor service, you should be operating off the van line service level, period, 100%. Okay, and if you do not know how to operate in the van liner service level, there are plenty YouTube videos that you can go look and watch how van liners actually pack their truck, because they're picky. All furniture's got to get blanketed. I mean, all the way around, top to bottom, left to right. Everything's got to be in a box. Everything's got to be loaded just right. Now, don't get me wrong. There are bad movers in the van line industry that pack the trucks crappy, and they do not. Those van liners, those truckers that do that, do not like it, and you will not be used again. So your service has to be really top quality. Now, here's the thing. If you are of that good quality, you know what you're supposed to be doing. You can wrap up and get something wrapped up and loaded in a truck, make it look pretty, and do it in a fast amount of time. You're going to make not only a lot of money with the van liners, but you'll make money with your regular loading job, because this is what you really want to get. You want to really get into having the best, fastest, and top of the line service when you do the labor only. Now, where do you find these jobs? Well, if you're going to do van liners, you could call up the van line companies themselves. You could call up Atlas, Allied, United, Mayflower, Beacons, and so on and so forth. But that's not your best way to get into their source, because they're going to have their own guys and they're going to want to promote those own guys. They'll probably be very nice to you, but they're probably going to just blow you off. There's another place you could go, and that is on Facebook. Facebook has a lot of groups that are geared towards the van liners, and for so the van liners can hire people in various cities, and they'll often say, "Hey, I need to load or unload 15K, 12K, 9K into the semi or off the semi at such and such a location." So that means you're going to have, if you can't do it yourself, that means you're going to have someone monitoring these different groups on Facebook constantly so that you can get your name out. There is one lady that I'm really impressed with. Her name's Melissa Correa. She's on these message boards, basically these Facebook groups, constantly. She creates little pictures with little memes and like little advertising, and she sticks them on these boards saying, "Hey, if you need help, call us up. If you need help, call us up." And she's doing a great job. She's really killing it. So if you ever get on these little Facebook groups and you see her, model what she's doing, because she will lead you to the promised land. Okay, really model. Now, the other places that I would recommend you go, and places that I have used in the past, I no longer use them because, quite honestly, my services are far more premium than that. I value my services far better than that. I'm a full service provider. I think I'm worth more than you can get in these, at least in my location, in these services. But here's some great places that you can set yourself up, get yourself listed, have a one-page website that they provide for you, and so on and so forth. You could go to movinghelper.com. That's movinghelper.com, and they will set up. You could set up your business in there. You could set up the region that you're going to work in, how much you're going to charge for different services, and they will help promote you get at least your very first job if they accept you. Now, make sure that when you're using like Moving Helper that you follow their directions correctly, because otherwise they will and can deject you or reject you from their services. You don't want to. I mean, it's not hard. You just have to create another name and stuff. So make sure that you follow their rules when you're setting that up. Another good place is, however, the one down point of this is that they charge way too much for their take of the jobs, in my opinion. They want to take like a third of the job. So if the job is $300, they're going to want $100 of that for booking the job, leaving you only $200 to do it. So I think they eat up too much for the profits, but it's a great place if you can operate on quantity. If you're in a large city or in a large area, or you can maximize the quality of your listing. Another great place is hire a helper. Okay, once you can, again, you set yourself up, set up your website, make sure that you get a name. You've got, your address, phone number, email, all that good stuff. Have a real good bio about your business that you can communicate quickly and succinctly. And that will be another great place. And they will lead reviews, and they will also help you get your very first job. They'll also just promote the whole area in general as well. Another place that you can go, which I've had a lot of success with, and that I still use, is Moving Corp. That's Moving Corp, C-O-R-P, movingcorp.com. Now, it's also great if you're a full service mover. And the good thing about that is they will book moves for you, and they will just bill you their fee, which is not much. It's like 15% or something like that. So if you got a $400 job, they'll charge you like $60 or something like that for the booking, which is great, because that means, and if you just adjust your prices so that you can count for that little pricing, it's great. I've had really great success with Moving Corp. Another place that I have not had any success, but I have heard that thing, is a thing called Simply Moving, I believe it's called. And these guys actually have a contract with Penske. I believe it's called Simply Moving, but they're out of Texas. You could just go Moving Labor Providers, and I'm sure that their name will come up. I've set myself on them, but I'm not getting any jobs. I've never had any jobs from them. I haven't been successful with it, but it is one place you can get it. So if you're going to start a part-time moving business, do not start a full-service moving, because it's going to be a full-service moving provider. You're going to need to be able to dedicate yourself full-time. It's going to be quite hard to only work on the weekends or in the evenings because most people are going to want to work, during the day. The weekends you could probably get away with if you're going to do full service moving, but then you're dealing in a lot of other issues that we've talked about in other videos. But I would concentrate on doing moving labor and go to movinghelper.com, hire helper, movingcore.com, and then any others that you can Google, find out moving labor providers, because there's a bunch of other small ones. But those are the three big ones, three that I've had success with in the past. They all have their pros and their cons, and maybe I'll do videos on pros and cons of each later on, but they definitely can get your name in the board. Now, once you're set up with one or all three of those service providers, because you can join for free on those, and I would suggest you go for all of them. What you need to do is you actually need to start following my other advices about making Craigslist ads, Facebook ads, so on and so forth. That still applies even if you're doing this part-time. So when you can still do Facebook ads during your part-time when you're not working on a labor-only job. You can be doing Facebook ads to get business to your part-time business. All right, and that includes Google ads and so on and so forth. So those videos still apply. But for you guys part-time that just want to start part-time, get your feet wet, get some experience, or you just are not able to do full service at this moment in time because you're worried about whether you're going to make enough money to get going right now, this is awesome. Or if it's because of that we are in the slow time, if you want to use the slow time to get some part-time stuff with these, that is awesome. Okay, guys, that is all I got to. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Hopefully you guys who are on the fence about starting a moving business or don't have the experience and want to get some experience or so on and so forth, feel free to use these services, Moving Helper, Hire Helper, Moving Core, to get yourself in the door. This will make a great place for you to get jobs for your part-time business and will get you a good amount of jobs. And if you do it right, there's no reason why you couldn't have 10, 15 jobs a month. All right? So guys, get to it. I want to hear about your successes. Leave me a comment below in the comment section. If you're not leaving me comments, YouTube doesn't think I'm important enough and they won't be spreading the word. Now, if you're greedy and selfish, then you won't want to spread the words because you don't want any competition. I understand that, but do me a favor. I'm your guru, right? Quote unquote. I'm not. But help me out, leave a comment, share this with all your family and friends, and please subscribe to my channel. It only helps me promote this stuff more so I can do more content for you. All right? Excellent. All right, guys. Hope to hear about your successes. Leave me a comment below. All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.